Hi, everybody. Welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. So I want to say thank you for letting me have my little break yesterday. I flew down to my hometown, West Palm, and I had to go do some dental things. But no, it's it's like good to be back in front of the camera. It was a 21-hour travel day because I don't like to stay at hotels. I don't like to really be away if I don't have to. And also, I feel like I'm leaving Jason with like 5 animals and a whole zoo. So but thank you guys. Now, with that, guys, we're back to talk about some of the Salt Lake City stuff. If you did not catch our live today with Ashley from Taste of Reality, please, when I tell you it was interesting, and I'm about to roast today. So if you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And yeah, welcome back to Up and Adam channel 2. Let's do 2. We'll do 2 today. And let's jump right into it. Starting here. So, thank you to Reality Blurb. Lisa Barlow took aim at Whitney for her vile behavior against her and her husband, John Barlow, after Wednesday's finale of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 5. Now, I have a lot to say about this because Heather Gay and Meredith weighed in. Lisa slammed Whitney for sharing supposed details about a tryst that she and John allegedly had with another woman, stating that her castmate was beneath her as she targeted her business. Plus, Whitney also admitted to having regrets about repeating the heinous rumor. Okay. The fact that she brought my husband up, there's no forgiveness there, is what Lisa said. I don't give a fuck about her, and she's like so vile. What she said in that moment, I hate when somebody plays a villain and a victim. It drives me insane. And Whitney told me at Kathy Hilton's, she said to me, she's like, Adam, and I have the video, by the way. I have the video. I'm not sharing the video. The video exists. If you guys go on my Instagram and my Facebook, on my stories, you can see I just put a thing over it, but you can see where Whitney is trying to hug me and she's telling me, Adam, it's a show. Like it's all, it's a show. And I'm like, it's not a show to me when you go on Watch What Happens Live and you call me names and say that I'm thirsty. To me, it's not just a show. You don't get to be the villain and the victim. That really annoys me. And for this whole situation with Lisa, it's so easy. And it's somebody who's not standing in what they're saying and they're not owning it. And I hate it. It's so easy to be like, this is the text message that I have about you. Here, look at the text message that I have. And she reads it, Lisa, completely heinous. That's the one thing I agree with Whitney about. And then after, she's like, but I didn't believe it and I don't agree with it, Lisa. I don't agree with it. No, but you're calculated. You want to know why you're calculated? Because you knew by bringing up that text message on national television in front of millions of viewers that it was going to be talked about, it was going to be ran through. And now, unfortunately, you're distorting the perception of a relationship, a marriage in the eyes of the public, especially in a small town community like Salt Lake City. And I know it's not small town, but like I call Los Angeles small town because everybody eventually gets to know everybody. So what you did essentially here is you planted a seed, and now there will be people who will look at Lisa and John and think, oh, well, maybe they do these things, like maybe Whitney was onto something when they probably never thought that before. That's why it's dangerous. That's why it's reckless. That's why it's calculated. And that's why it's bullshit. But we're not done. I'm very activated today. Hold on. So, moving on. Whitney, who admitted that she didn't believe the claim, shared the rumor about Lisa and John after Heather suggested that the cast air out their dirty laundry with one another by sharing the worst thing that they've texted about their co-stars. That she would bring in my amazing husband, my North, my person, into a girl's dinner. Like, you want to talk about projecting? Should we talk about you? And what does Justin Rose do when he goes to parties? Because my husband would never go to the parties that you and your friends go to. My friends are classy people that you would die to hang out with. Lisa went on to accuse Whitney of lying about her business and going after her marriage, her husband, and everything that's sacred. I'm not your friend. You're not on my level. You're so far beneath me that you can't even see where she is. It's so far down. And she'll never be able to climb her way up to being Lisa Barlow. She should never wear a wig. She should never pretend to be me because you can't be me and you never will. Good luck with your Alibaba shit in your marriage because that's what you need. Don't talk about mine. Now, meanwhile, in her own segment, Whitney said that while she'd written worse things about Lisa, she chose to read her text about John because she felt it was laughable. This is where it's calculated. You know that's not going to be laughable for her. According to Whitney, Lisa didn't go into Heather's group exercise with the goal of reconciling. There was a sacred space of being held of like, let's truly burn this. Which, by the way, the burn book came from Monica. Another bullshit thing because you guys don't want her on the show. But then you use the stuff that she's brought. And she showed me she has zero intention of being my friend. And so I've kind of left our friendship in Puerto Vallarta. Now, although Lisa and Whitney seem to be far gone from their past friendship, Heather admitted that she still has hope. I think that there's a world where they can possibly, absolutely move forward from the damage. And I say that as someone who has been absolutely reviled by Lisa and hated by Lisa. And I never thought that we could be in the place that we're at. And that alone speaks to the potential for her and Whitney. But Meredith felt otherwise. You never said the things about her and her husband that Lisa said. I don't know that Lisa will be able to move past that. And from Lisa's standpoint, I think that she feels like she had problems with Whitney from the beginning. She gave her a chance. She really did. They became friends. She opened up. She gave her a chance. And I think that she found out some of the stuff that was based on was not truthful. And I think that she was pretty rattled by that. And this was like the final straw for her. And I think that Whitney said what she said was vile, it was disgusting, and it was unnecessary. I agree with all of that. I just think, listen, a lot of it, and Angie Katzenavas has grown on me. The message and the text message about Bronwyn, it was also vile. You know, like the threesomes, the sucking off, the 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot on the banana peel, how in the hell was Monica Garcia, and I'm not even just sticking up for her. I don't care. She's not on the show. Yes, she's my friend. I don't need to stick up for her. She fights her own battles. Really, I don't care. But trying to understand as a viewer, how in the hell is she more dangerous than any of you with sharing shit like that? That is so defamatory, so aggressive, disgusting. How? Riddle me that. Also, somebody else who, well, I'll get into it in a minute, but actually, I'll revisit it in a different video. I don't get it, you guys. The text messages, if I had to choose, and I saw the finale. I talked about it in the live today. Again, go back and watch that. This doesn't really add up to me. Oh, and by the way, if you want to hear what I had to say about this, join me today on the finale or the recap. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can't just, I'm going to make sure that I can stream it, but like make sure that it's only me on it.
Started that Alibaba story, told her he never gave Whitney any proof and that she is twisting his words. Listen, I'm not even going to bring up his name because he doesn't deserve it, but I think he probably told multiple housewives multiple different things. This is a shady blogger who wants to be famous more than anybody else, and I don't trust a word he says.
Has he come out and said anything since last night's episode?
I don't know. I don't follow.
Because I know that him and Whitney, after the first scene of them talking on the phone, had a falling out. Remember? And that was going around saying that she's no longer following him. I don't know if she is now, but yeah, it's just
kind of sealed the deal for me with him. Lenny Hochstein wife interview.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that really hurts these shows, is when, this is what happened to Jersey, is when they're feeding stories to particular bloggers that are in their camp and doing all that stuff. That's what destroys our shows. Destroys it.
Started that.
Okay. Just go watch the live today. And also, I mean, yes, I offered Lenny Hochstein's mistress, that they call her, I offered to do an interview with her. I did an interview with her. I can now also offer, if you want me to, Teddi Mellencamp. I'll say your name because I'm not like an asshole. But like, I will offer horse trainer, what's his name? Simon Schroeder or whatever his name is. I don't know. I'll offer his mistress, who is Teddi Mellencamp, an interview as well. I'm not biased. So come on, Teddi, if you want an interview, I'm down to interview mistresses. Smash the like button, show some love, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.